well into the thousands, and even multiple thousands of viewers, and it just keeps growing. There's a raise from JWin with pocket fours. He's going to make it 80. Joan will fold her 6-7 of hearts. Over to Joe with 8-9. Joe and Joan together would have had close to a straight flush there. 6-7 of hearts, 8-9 of hearts. He's going to make the call. 80 bucks. Coach with 5-6 is going to call. Getting a little frisky there. Big Tony with queen 2 of diamonds. Says there's too much money out there, Mike.
Yeah.
For a little bit more, I'm going to make the call.
Getting a good price. Suited diamonds here. He's going to peel and see a flop.
Flop comes queen 4-9, 2 hearts, and
JWin spikes his set there, so
Joe, something for a little bit of everybody.
Joe with a pair and a flush draw. Joe's going to like this too. So I imagine here JWin and Joe are going to play a big one here. A little bit of a feeler bet here by Tony.
Looks like 140.
I think I'm thinking JWin's not going to elect to slow play this. I think he's going to fire in a raise right off the bat, and then that's going to leave Joe in a tough spot here. So let's see what happens.
Joe has middle pair and a flush draw, so he's got a pretty good flop there.
And JWin just with the smooth call, so I like that.
We'll see what
see
Joe
him eyeing up Tony there, and what's Joe electing to do? He looks like he's reaching for calling chips as well. So JWin stuck in the middle between these two gentlemen with the best hand. Let's see what the turn brings.
Turn
Paint
is the jack of hearts. There's the flush for Joe.
Wow, and then 10 of hearts will even give him the straight flush. So not the card JWin wanted to see. Let's see what Tony does here. Tony started the action on the flop.
And you know who's really happy is Joan. She folded the 6-7 of hearts, Mike.
Yes.
She would have been in trouble in this hand.
She's probably not thrilled right now, but if this goes to showdown, then she'll be pretty happy about her laydown. And JWin checks it as well. So now the action is back on Joe, I believe, right here on the button.
He's going to have to make a bet here, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I would like to see something along the lines of, 475.
Looks like you're almost exactly right, 450. 450 over to Big Tony. He's got top pair.
And you see Tony and JWin kind of eyeing each other with the stare down. Nobody really seems to be too worried about Joe, but I don't think Tony can make this call with JWin behind and he makes the fold. So a good fold there by Tony. And now if you're JWin, you don't love that card here, but I don't think you can fold right away now. Even though the straight pot potentially gets there, the flush got there.
Oh, so much got there.
So those fours kind of shrivel up, but I believe he'll kind of, call off the 450 here, hope to boat up on the river, and then see, he'll check it if he misses, and we'll see what sizing Joe comes with, and then JWin's really going to be in the blender on the river.
JWin flopped the sailboat set. Joe turned the flush. And remember what Joan folded. Joan folded 6-7, so she's thinking in her head, I just could have tripled up here. But little does she know she was not going to win this hand. We'll go to the river. River is the 6, does not help JWin. Joe's going to win this pot. Wow.
JWin snap checks. Action to Joe here. What kind of sizing can he rip here to get the call? He has about a pot size bet, but I think that would be too much. I'd like to see something along the lines of 800.
You're going to be close, Mike. That's 750, it looks like. 750 is the bet.
I like that sizing by Joe. I think JWin's going to have to make this call. Doesn't love it, but this would be a really, really tough laydown. And he does. Oh, great. He's leaning towards the fold.
Wow, good laydown.
Good laydown indeed. Very good laydown. So you see JWin kind of, his eyes in the back of his head, he's thinking about that one, and in about a half hour he'll know likely that he made a great laydown, and that could catapult him, the final hour of the stream, knowing that he's playing good poker. A really great laydown there, so well played there by Joe, well played all around.